Hi, I'm Blake. In this video, we're going to be going over a 6-week kettlebell program. This comes from Jeff Newport, and the program is called The Wolf. I first got this program in an email from Jeff Newport. He was giving it out for free as a sample to his book, More Kettlebell Muscle. I highly recommend you pick up his book because there's a ton of great workouts and it can really keep you busy for at least a year. There's a saying in sports and fitness that says, the legs feed the wolf. Basically, hungry wolves in the wild need their legs or else they don't eat. So for an athlete, if you have highly conditioned legs, the rest of your body is most likely to follow. This 6-week kettlebell program is going to help make your legs extremely conditioned and powerful. It's going to be comprised of 3 days. Day 1 is going to be your medium day, day 2 is going to be your light day, and then the third day is going to be your heavy day. When you perform these 3 workouts, you want to separate each one of them with at least about 48 hours. So typically it will be done either on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday, or a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, whatever's going to fit best into your schedule. An important thing to remember about any fitness program is that you don't get stronger and you don't make improvements from a workout. You make improvements and you get stronger by doing multiple workouts and making each one of them better, doing a little bit more each time, and making progress. Never forget, it's progress that leads to results. There's 2 ways we're going to be making progress with this 6-week course. The first way is to continue to keep adding sets, which is going to increase the volume of the overall workout. The second way we're going to make progress is by decreasing the amount of time it takes us to do that, or decreasing the rest in between our sets. We are going to be utilizing kettlebell complexes, which means you pick a bunch of different exercises. You're going to do 5 reps of each one of the exercise and then transition to the next one without resting in between. For weeks 1, 2, and 3, you're going to record the amount of time it takes you to complete the entire complex, and then you're going to rest in between sets for twice that long. So let's say if you do the whole complex and it takes you 1 minute, then there's going to be 2 minutes of rest in between your sets. You're going to keep that same rest for the first 3 weeks of the program, and then in weeks 4 through 6, you're going to drop it down to 1.5 times. So again, if it takes you that same minute to complete your whole cycle, then you're going to rest for 1.5 minutes in weeks 4, 5, and 6. As far as the volume goes, we're going to be starting off with 3 sets total. In the second week, we're going to do 4 sets. In week 3, we're going to do 5 sets. In week 4, we're going to drop it back down to 3 sets, but this time we're going to decrease that rest like I just said before. Then in week 5, you're going to do 4 sets again, and in week 6, finally finishing with another 5 sets, but with less rest than you did the first time. Day 1 is going to be our medium day. This is going to have 5 exercises with it. You're going to start with a clean, you're going to move on to a front squat, you're going to go into a press, then you're going to do another clean, and then finish with another front squat. Let's take a look at what it would look like done full speed. Our second workout of the week is going to be the light day. This is going to be 4 exercises total. We're going to be starting with a front squat, we're going to be moving into a press, then going to the clean, and then finishing off with an extra set of front squats. Let's take a look at how it flows. The final day is our heavy day. This one's going to be downright brutal. Starting off with one of the hardest moves in kettlebell, we're going to be using a double snatch. The double snatch is going to be moving right into a front squat, then transitioning to a press, to another front squat, then into a clean, and then finishing with a third set of front squats. So essentially you have 3 exercises, the double snatch, the press, and the clean, and you're going to do a set of squats after each one of those. It's going to look something like this. At the end of the 6 weeks, once you're completely finished with the program, you have some choices for your next step to take. The first step you could do is to repeat the workout, but go back through it with a heavier set of kettlebells. So let's say you were to start the program with a pair of 16 kilogram, which are 35-pound kettlebells. You may go back through it a second time with a pair of 20s, which are 44-pound kettlebells. This is really going to push your conditioning and your strength up to the next level. Given the nature of these types of flows, though, you're typically not really focusing on strength so much. You are going to be, getting stronger because you're doing more work in less time. However, you're not really utilizing heavy enough weights to really push your strength up. So another option you may have is to follow this with a 6 to 12 week program that's based more on heavier weights, something that's going to allow you to lift a little bit heavier and focus on your strength development. Or if you picked up a copy of Jeff Newpert's book, More Kettlebell Muscle, you may just transition to a different complex that he has within there. That book is filled with a ton of great kettlebell complexes. I'm not going to give them all out on this channel, just out of respect for him. You should go buy his book if you want to learn more. And the only reason I'm really giving this one out is because he gave it out for free anyways, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. But if you end up doing this program and you stick to it through the whole 6 weeks, comment down below and let me know what's going on with your progress. How'd you do? How do you feel at the beginning versus the end of the program? And let's just see where we're going from there.